Okay, good. I'm glad you're not saying that happened.
How was the show? Or how many shows did you do?
Anyway, Bobby Kelly was the featured act. He's like best friends with Mike Calta, so he's been on a bunch of the Calta Cruises. If you look over the history of like the comics that have performed on these cruises, it was Ralphie May for a while, and obviously he passed away, in 2018 now, I think, and Bert Kreischer did a bunch of them. One year it was Bert and Bobby Kelly performed on the cruise. And then of course Bert got too big. The last one that Bert did, they had over like the entire boat was sold out, but it was like Bert fans more than the radio fans.
More than the radio.
It was on the radio. I actually won my like right. JJ won that a few years ago where
the
they used to have a contest to open up for Ralphie or whoever. Ron Hortman's won it. So yeah, I won that. It was 2011. He got double pneumonia and got blood clots in his lungs. We're out in the middle of the Gulf. There's a hurricane we're avoiding out there. It was a wild fucking cruise. Well, Ralphie can't really perform. He did like 5 minutes and he had to get off the stage. I ended up doing more time. When we got back to port, they airlifted him like Dumbo drop from the port to the hospital, and they saved his life. He DMs me on Twitter like, a few days later, and which freaked me out because Ralphie's, he's one of the biggest selling comedians at the time.
For sure.
And that's not right. But he DMs me on Twitter, and I'm thinking like, there's no way this is a real Ralphie May. And he's like, hey, you got fucked over, didn't get to perform a real show with me because I was sick. He said, the doctors won't let me fly for 6 weeks because of the blood clots. So I'm going to stay in Florida and I'm going to book every room I can. If you want to be my opener, I'll lock you in for all of them. I'm like, what the fuck? So overnight.
That's right. That's like when he bought like T-Pain's bus or something, right?
Dude, overnight
I'm fly because of blood clots.
Yeah. But like,
I mean, it was probably hard for him to fly anyway.
Right.
Well, no, he got first class all the way, obviously.
Even first class, he was a big dude.
Yeah, but he had he had that tour bus, T-Pain's tour. That bus was nice, but I didn't really get to go on the bus because I was his Southeast guy. He had regional openers. So in Florida, Georgia, stuff like that, I was his guy. But like it was like his